Now I am 21 years old. Now I am responsible for a lot more that I do in my life. It is the second coming of the 18th birthday. So how does that feel for me as an autistic man? Well, I feel that the 21st birthday is one of the final markers of true independence in adult life. When you're 18, not everything clicks into motion straight away. You're still living at home with your parents. You're still in school for one more year. And then you've got more education coming up for you in the next 3 years, should you choose to go to university. With me being an autistic person in particular, I am especially affected in the way that I need to fend for myself when all my life, in my social development stages, I have always been late. How am I going to catch up now that I am 21 and leaving the formal education system very soon? And the way I do that is by doing what I've done over the last year. You know, I've still got to live, fend for myself, even if it's only for a few days at a time. It's just like when I moved into my student accommodation aged 18. I was out there for the better part of half a year, and I actually came back on most weekends. So it wasn't true independence. I still came back, I still needed to ask for money, but from here on out, I've got to make the income myself. Even though I've still got a nice safety net here, having a room and a supportive family, it can't be like this forever. I've got to grow up, and turning 21 marks that phase because it's the last special birthday to have. It's the last age where somewhere in the world you can get significant legal privileges. So that really rings a bell in my head that says, get up and get out there, you lazy twat. No, I'm just kidding. But it does feel like there's an urge to get out there now, be more independent now that I'm 21. With my autism, I am more introverted, liking the home environment, but growing up is realizing that these ways of life are not permanent. I cannot permanently live here. I have to move out at some point. I know in this modern economy, no one can comfortably move out for a couple years after they turn 18. It just doesn't make financial sense. But at this age, it is important to plant the seeds so that when the time does come, I am well prepared to move out. Say, when I'm thinking of starting a family, I need a house for us. And how will I be able to buy one when the time comes? It could come at any moment in the next 15 years. Who knows? Life's full of surprises. I've got to be prepared. So while in the last year, as you've seen with many of my YouTube videos, I focused on getting out there and adventuring, this year I have to focus on more of the financial aspects. Yes, I made the money myself to go traveling in the last year, but it wasn't for super long sustained periods of time. I worked in the hospitality industry. I served people dinner at fancy events. It's still not a full-time stable job. You need to call the office, it's long hours, it's nearly minimum wage, and you don't want to be doing that for the whole of the rest of your life. So obviously, as nothing stays permanent, we change. I want to earn money in a way that is empowering for fellow people with ASD like myself. What could be better than earning money by teaching people how to overcome their problems that you once had in the past? There's nothing better than that. It's so purposeful. So I will help young adults with autism with my career. I believe that's a million times better than working a job that is suggested for you by the school system or university as a way to make ends meet. No, I chose this path myself, so I've got to make it happen. So looking back, while last year was about finding your footing and realizing the life that's out there, now it's time to earn that money and earn that lifestyle. That is why in 3 weeks' time, I will be going to Bali for 3 weeks. I will be living, networking with friends for a week, then doing my own thing for the last 2 weeks. And I will truly realize the adventure and things I can do with my time out there in a new environment, away from this area where I picked up so many bad habits and distractions over the years. There, I have a clean slate and a clean mind, knowing exactly what I need to do with my time out there, without the distractions of home. You do realize how important changing your environment is in order to transform yourself as a person. It really is good for your soul and your mental health to move out somewhere else and find a new life there, and I very much look forward to doing that. Turning 21 was the best thing that's happened in the last month. It indicates so much potential for my life moving forward, and also for those who watch me, who will learn from me as I learn new lessons. about autism from all my findings, which I will pick up from books, my travels and experiences, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Thank you very much for listening. Let me know how life's going for you at the moment. Take care and see you in the next video.